Hey guys, this is just a quick channel update regarding how my channel is going at the moment and the future of it. May I just first say that videos are coming very soon, so I appreciate you guys just hanging in there while I get things sorted out, and I'd like to explain a few things. First, if you are curious, the background footage that's playing here is a run I had recently of the game Crypt of the Necrodancer, which is a rhythm-based roguelike. I'll get more into that later in the video, but first, let's talk about videos in general. Now, as soon as school started, which happened pretty recently, around the beginning of September for me, my schedule got a lot more, busy, and as a result I've had less time to record. Additionally, college applications are a thing now that I've entered my senior year, so basically I've just got stuff happening, essays to write, homework to keep track of, grades, and what have you, but that doesn't mean videos are going to be stopping. There's still a lot in store for what's going to happen in the future, and I've been wanting to discuss things in terms of future series. And they will be starting up very soon. Now, one of the things I'm going to say is that I was definitely planning on having Mini Dash as an option for series in the future, and not having that makes things a little more up in the air about which series I'm going to be playing. In case you didn't see the video, essentially, Mini Dash was this very hard platformer, but it was a browser-based game, and it didn't actually save my progress, which I'm thinking could be due to the fact that my computer was taken in for I think it was like a virus removal thingamajig, but in any case, that seems to have cleared the cookies on that site, resulting in bad things happening in terms of saved game progress. So that's really not an option anymore, because I really prefer not to go through half of the game just to get back to where I was. But All in a Nutshell, on the other hand, is still going to be a thing. That's still got a little bit left, and I have a little bit of footage that I will be releasing in the near future. Additionally, Music Mondays, I have the next retrospective is coming up. That should be released within the next week or so, as soon as I can get down to recording it and editing and all that jazz. But the question is really, at this point, what to do next? What other series I can work on? And so there are a few options, and I've decided that I'd like to let you guys kind of decide what you'd like to see on this channel. So here, I've listed a few potential choices for what's going to happen. And I'm going to be presenting them in no specific order, so don't think this is like order of preference or anything, because it's not. Alright, so one of the options is Metroid Prime 2. Some of you might remember that I did the first Metroid Prime game, the one for the Wii, as part of the Metroid Prime Trilogy collection, on this channel when I first got console recording as an option. That was my very first console game that I LP'd. So that's still going to be a possibility for the near future. I mean, the first game was really good, and I think Metroid Prime 2 is a very good sequel. So if you guys wanted to see that, I'd be happy to give it a shot. I'll admit that I know the game a bit less than Metroid Prime 1, so getting 100% won't exactly be as easy as it was in the first game, but it's still an option. Another option is to revive Super Mario 3D World. Now, I did do Super Mario 3D World a while back, and I actually got fairly far in that game. Like, I beat the final boss and everything, and I was in the bonus worlds. I was in the third bonus world. There are 4 in total, if you really count the 4th one as an entire world. But it was essentially... I was posting videos, it was all going great, and then all of a sudden, my video recording software was weird on one of the episodes, and it had this weird audio desync, and apparently it's just going to be complete torture to get that file back. And that really made me lose a lot of motivation for the series, and resulted in essentially no videos being posted since episode something or other. I don't remember the exact number. But I do have all the footage. Like, all the footage past that is still on my computer. It's just that one episode that really caught me up. So if I could really just record that one additional episode, I could get all the rest of the series up on a pretty good pace. Additionally, that means that videos would be fairly more frequent, considering I wouldn't have to do any recording before releasing them. So that's another option, if you would be interested in that. The third option is Crypt of the Necrodancer, the game that you're watching right now. Now, as I mentioned, it is a roguelike, meaning that everything is completely random, randomly generated maps, randomly generated enemies, items, etc. And it's kind of in the style of Binding of Isaac, or Faster Than Light, or those kind of games. And it's rhythm-based, which is also very interesting. There are daily challenges that are posted once every day, obviously, considering they're daily, but that would mean that I could post footage of, say, my best daily challenge each week, and that would have to be a long-term series, considering that the game doesn't really end. So, as a result, it wouldn't really have a stopping point, but it could just be kind of a weekly thing. And if you guys would be interested in seeing that, that would be possible. The only other option for this game is that it could be the subject of Twitch streaming, which I've been meaning to get back into, but again, it all comes back to lack of time. And the fourth and final option that I've thought about is Pikmin 2, which is the sequel to Pikmin, which I've also done on my channel. But it has new enemies, new Pikmin types, bigger dungeons, etc. And it's a game I really do enjoy, so I'd like to see if there's any interest. By the way, the reason I didn't die there in the footage, in case you're paying any attention to that, is because I had a potion, which I would explain later, and I'll pay that. Anyway. Oh, by the way, I'll have posted an annotation linking the full footage of this run, not just the third zone, so you can go watch that, and I'll release that. It's unlisted at the moment, but I'll release that in a day or two after this. Other than that, if you guys have any suggestions for games, feel free to let me know what they are, and I might check them out. Of course, I can't play every game you guys ask me about for one reason or another, but I really do hope you understand, and I appreciate the games that you guys are sending me. But yeah, other than that, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. So I'll leave you with the ending of this run. This guy's annoying. It's a boss named Death Metal, and bad things happen. But essentially, yeah, lack of videos now, but that's going to change in the near future. Please leave a comment below, by the way, voting on which game you'd like to see me play. And I die. Yeah, just vote on which game you'd like to see. I'll release a series soon, no matter what it is, so whatever you guys like, take a vote. Additionally, just because the series isn't voted for now doesn't mean it's never coming out in the future, so don't get discouraged if I don't choose it. Also, this was the point when I realized I was playing on the wrong Steam profile, so instead of being Half Pixel, I'm logged in as my brother, whose username is Calm. But I did get 5th place at the time, so that's pretty cool. If I'd beaten that boss, I might have gotten 4th, not sure. But, yeah, whatever. I'm just being passive-aggressive at this point. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.